This is Rebecca. And you know, a lot of people wait for the big moment. They want to be in the right place at the right time to get that big opportunity that's in line in pursuit of their dreams. And you know what? A lot of times people will miss the right opportunity because they're not in the right place at the right time, because you know what? You don't know where the right place is. If you keep saying no to all the opportunities that come along, you won't be in the right place at the right time. So you have to start by saying yes to more things. You can't look at opportunities as small things. A lot of people will hear an opportunity and they'll even look with disdain of, I'm too good for that, or that's not me, or, I just don't belong there. In the meantime, all of that saying no is keeping you from being in the right place at the right time. I'll give you an example. There was a preacher, a pastor of a church, his name is Mark Batterson. He wrote in his book about a couple that came to church and asked him afterwards if they could have a meeting with him to talk about church government. Now, this was a busy pastor who had a lot of things going on, didn't know these people, didn't want to talk about church government because that's no fun, and didn't necessarily have the time to carve out to do that. But he decided to say yes. He sat down, had a meeting with these people. They asked him everything about his vision, about how the government of the church worked, how they made decisions, how they ran the finances, how they did everything. So at the end of the meeting, they said thank you very much and walked out. And he's like, okay, well, I did what they asked me to do. And, maybe sometime they'll come back, or maybe they'll help out at some point. And as it turned out, a week or so later, they gave him a call and offered the church a multi-million-dollar gift. So it turned out that meeting kind of paid off. But he would not have known that if he had said no. They would have missed out. The whole church would have missed out. And you could be missing out on a whole lot when you're saying no. It might be a job offer, not the perfect job, not exactly what you want to do, and you say no, but that job could lead to something bigger. It's a foot in the door in that company, perhaps. You might be saying no to a project manager offering some new project that is extra work for you, but you don't know what that could lead to. The relationships that could build, the networks and the opportunities that could come as a result of that. It might even be a volunteer opportunity that you don't feel like you have time for, or you don't really want to do, and it doesn't really fit with your dream. But by missing out on that opportunity, you might be missing out on a key person that you might meet in the process that would lead to a big opportunity. So the more that you're saying no, the more you're missing potentials. You don't want to miss out on potentials. Now, that doesn't mean you have to say yes to everything. There was a movie several years ago with Jim Carrey called The Yes Man, where this self-help guru told him to say yes to everything. Literally everything. That was a bad idea. I'm not suggesting you say yes to everything. You do want to use wisdom. You do want to evaluate the different options that are before you, but learn to say yes more often, because that right time and that right place could come when you least expect it. A lot of times the right place is not the place you're expecting. Now, I want to add one more thought to this phrase, the right time, the right place, because there's one other element that I learned from somebody very wise. It's being the right person at the right time and the right place. And for you to be the right person, it means that you have to be ready to see the opportunity for what it is. You have to be ready to jump in and accept it and move forward. And that starts with changing your mindset from that no attitude to that yes attitude. Learning to say yes more often will pay off. It will lead to opportunities that you would not otherwise get. So don't say no nearly as often as you are. Learn to say yes so that you can be the right person in the right place at the right time. I look forward to sharing more with you in future videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get notified with each new video that's posted. I look forward to talking to you soon.